Dominating your fantasy league? Prove it.
Shaping up to be a great game between these two teams. There's no telling what might happen.
Enhance the game with 3 easy steps. Predict, compete, and win. Start now and play your first $20 risk-free. Only on WINVIEW.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Listen, we're live, bringing a quick one to you all. I don't have much time, but I had to bring this one because it was very interesting to me. The Miami Dolphins just signed Damon Arnette to the practice squad, and we know that all signings right now, they put them on the practice squad, and you know they do what they need to do, and if they want to move forward, they go ahead and bring them up to the regular team. But I think that this is a whole lot deeper than that. I don't even think that this move is for this year. Who knows? We'll see. Time will tell. But they bring in Damon Arnette, and I know people probably already saw this, you know, in the last 20 minutes. It was like, okay, there's somebody I don't know. You may not know him, but I know him. Okay, Damon Arnette is the guy who actually was cut. He was actually drafted in the first round last year. Okay, he was a 2020 first-round pick to the Raiders at number 19 overall. So he had very high college value. Let's get that straight now. His college value was very high to be a corner and drafted at number 19. So there's definitely some talent there. Now, let me go ahead and get this out of the way now. So far in the NFL, there's been nothing, you know, just superb about him, but he also haven't played all the games that he could have in his short NFL career so far due to issues, due to troubles, okay? Now, why did the Miami Dolphins go grab him? Before we answer that, let's talk about why would the Raiders cut a number 19 overall pick from 2020? And I actually listened to the interview from the Raiders general manager and the coach. They were highly disappointed. They were mad that they had to do this, but they just had to do it. So what's going on in his history? What's going on in his past? Why? And, you know, I went and made sure that I understood the situation. I had already heard about what happened to him in the past, but I wanted to make sure I brought the facts to you all. So, first of all, they released him due to a series of bad decisions, okay? There was a video released of him brandishing multiple weapons and making threats, okay? Pull up, I'll kill you is something he kept repeating in the video, okay? I will break that down because I need to talk to y'all about that video, okay? Also, in October, he was dealing with the lawsuit because he was involved in a hit and run where he left the scene, and there was about $92,000 in damage. Back in June, he got in a lawsuit for basically fighting a valet driver who alleged that he attacked him for refusing to bring his car without the valid ticket. So we got a lot of issues. We got a lot of concerns, a lot of things that he's been dealing with. The Raiders said they could deal with everything, and they fought, they got him to help or whatever they could to help him out, but they could not. They just could not overlook the video of him with multiple weapons and making threats. That's the one that they said broke the camel's back. They could not overlook that. The other stuff, civil suits, pay it, is no, you know, all of that stuff. And they couldn't overlook the weapons when in multiple threats. Now, before I get into his play and what this means for the Miami Dolphins, we got to stay on the issues, okay? First and foremost, we all should know by now how our organization feels about players who have troubled pasts. We seem like we are the front runners now with players that have had troubled pasts. We've seen this with what's our boy from the U, the running back? I don't know why his name is escaping my mind right now. Y'all about to tell me. I don't know why I'm tripping. We've seen this from the offensive lineman who was dancing on the car, making rap videos and doing all of that. Yeah, Mark Walton. Thank y'all. The offensive lineman dancing on cars, making music videos, getting in trouble, dealing with stuff. We've seen it with him too. And Miami just continues to bring these guys in. And both of those guys didn't work out because both of them end up having some form of trouble after we signed them. They both end up having some form of trouble after we signed them. Okay? Now, does that mean we stop? Obviously not, because we just signed Damon Arnette, who is 25 years old, to our practice squad, cornerback. First round 2020, 19th overall pick. Now, I actually love this move, and I'm going to explain that to you all. But before I get into why the Miami Dolphins did it, I want to finish off and end his troubles off the field and talk to you about them. Obviously, there could be some anger issues. He's one of those kids that pretty much grew up in a light where, you know, you had to get it how you live. And when I watched the video, it was very clear that. And I'm going to tell you now, fighting the valet parker for not bringing your ticket, this guy is like a no tolerance type guy. But you can't do that. And obviously he knows that now, but that type of behavior is so sporadic where you just can't do it. And that's not that's a situation you learn from. But then you have the lawsuit from the hit and run. You hit someone, but then you got out of the car and took off. $92,000 in damage. Another situation where just sporadic behavior. And that's the concern about it. Now, the video brandishing multiple weapons is the one that everybody is, you know, like, oh my gosh. And I'm not going to make no excuses for nobody. But when I watched the video, I got a totally different take than the way everybody saw it. The news outlets, the Raiders themselves, and everybody reporting that video are saying he was waving guns and threatening people that he would kill them. But when I watched the video, don't get me wrong, he was doing that. He was doing that. But when I watched the video, he was actually having, like, going back and forth with somebody on social media who told him that they were 5 minutes away and they were coming to harm him. When I watched the video, what I basically got out of it was somebody threatened him and said, I'm 5 minutes away, basically like they were on their way to him. And he went then on social media live. All of this is happening live. And he's sitting there saying, okay. He went and got his guns and said, pull up then. I'll kill you. If you pull up and I ain't here by myself, I got a room full of people. Pull up then. I dare you to pull up, basically. So to be quite honest with you, everybody's making it seem like he just made a video saying, I'm going to kill this person. I'm going to kill that person. Pull up and I'm going to kill this. And I'm going to do this to you. Like he's threatening people. When in reality, when I watched the video, the person's actually saying they're 5 minutes away, like they're going to come to him. And he basically showed, all right, you pull up. I'm going to kill you now. Don't play with me, because he's been threatened. Now, again, you can't be on social media doing that stuff. You can't be behaving like that. Especially being in the NFL. But I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Where I'm from, what he did, he shouldn't be doing because of his status. But at the end of the day, the best deterrence of somebody saying that they're going to come threaten you and commit a crime is to basically meet force with force. If you come over here, just know that I'm prepared and I'm not going to take it lightly. Now, I understand what people are saying. You can't brandish. I get the legality and all the stuff where you can't do it. I understand that. But nobody's going to convince me of why he shouldn't have did it in the regards of having a threat say they coming to him. Because, especially in today's world, threats are real. especially with everybody every week. It's a new entertainer or something getting killed. Threats are real. And I'm telling you, people like that, they show what they got and tell that person if you could pull up then, basically as a deterrence. But he shouldn't be doing that. He put himself in that situation. Trust me. From where I'm from, I understand why he did it. I promise I understand. But you can't. This is what happens. This is what happens. So to be quite honest with y'all, with everybody, oh, he threatened this. I even saw a report that said he threatened a woman. It didn't sound like that at all. As far as he threatened a woman with a gun on a live, that ain't what happened. Somebody said, I'm 5 minutes away then, and they act like they were going to pull up, and he said, well, pull up. I'm ready for you. Waving his guns, and I kill you, you pull up. So that's what actually happened in that situation, y'all. Now that we know about his past, obviously there's still a lot to be concerned about. And he definitely needs mentorship and to be in the right situation where he can learn from his mistakes. But the Miami Dolphins took a shot. They took a risk, right? And ladies and gentlemen, let me be clear about something, because I'm not the man to judge. Also, I don't think anybody doesn't deserve a second chance. And Flores said that himself. And that's another reason why we probably brought him in. So when we bring in former first-round picks, we know they have talent. And we want to see if we can harness that talent and create a great player and a great man at the same time. It's always going to be a risk. This may not work out. He may not play well. He might get in more trouble. I don't know. But if he balls out, it might be worth it. If you can if you can help him see how to be a professional and carry himself the right way and not have these situations come up or be put in these situations, and you can make a great player out of it, that's some redemptive work we're doing. So I'm always for and applaud the Dolphins when they bring players like this in to give them an opportunity. And also, the one area that we have been great at is not only our secondary, but our development of our secondary. And the reason why the Miami Dolphins take this type of opportunity is because, once again, the potential of Xavier Howard being traded next year. Noah Igbenogany isn't panning out like they'd hope he would. You want to bring this guy in to maybe compete to see if he can actually own that role. Greer has to explore every option. And what Greer said is, we got a trouble kid. All right. The lawsuit, they pay that off. The attack the valet, no criminal charges was filed. So if he pays that off, now we got a brandishing video. They released them, but ain't got no priors, whatever it may be. Hey, he should be fine from a legal standpoint. He's just gonna have to pay some money. He's gonna have to pay some money. Let's see if we can bring him in, have a conversation with him, pull him to the table, show him a PowerPoint with Mark Walton in it, letting him know we gave him a chance and this is what happened. Great talent, blown. Show him a PowerPoint with the offensive lineman guy in. We gave him an opportunity, huge opportunity, blew it. What are you going to do? If we sign you, what are you going to do? What is your lifestyle? What are you out here doing? Why do you need them guns? I don't know. They're going to ask all of this. And you know they've asked every question. What's up with the hit and run? Why did you run? What's up with fighting the valet? Why? And all his answers at the end of the day made them feel like, we're going to give you a shot. We need you on your P's and Q's best behavior. You 1 minute late to a meeting, you're done. We're going to cut you. We're going to give you this opportunity, but with this opportunity becomes great responsibility. Zero tolerance. Come in, work hard, spend extra time, all of that stuff. So when Miami makes moves like this, it's a win-win situation. He don't work out, we ain't pay him nothing. He getting practice squad money. If he works out, yay, and we'll be able to sign him on a great deal because of his issues. It's a free first-round pick at a position that we're looking for the future. For the future. Somebody said the Dolphins' moral compass is different from draftees, but not for free agents. I don't agree with that. I think their moral compass is different with that money. A draftee, you got to guarantee money to. A free agent, win-win. You act up, you don't do right, bye. We ain't pay you nothing. We ain't pay you nothing. Rashad said he's trash, CD. Bro, let me be clear with y'all, all right? Anybody who think this man trash, let's see what Flores thinks when it's all said and done. You cannot go to no stats. Yeah, you know what? Diggs was trash his rookie year too at the corner position. Diggs was trash too. So, and the man only played like 7 games or something like that his rookie year. No, sir. You can't label. You can't put a trash label on. Even Noah. I just confer with y'all. I'd be like, Noah ain't working out, whatever. But you don't know what that kid gonna end up being. It don't look good, but you don't know what he gonna end up being. Well, like I said, man, this guy, this is basically his second year. Been through all of this stuff. Let's see what Flores makes out of him. Let's see what Flores makes out of him. And you can say he really bad. Come on, bro. We talk about a guy who was drafted 19th overall, and then you got a Nick Needham undrafted, and look what we're able to help him develop into. Y'all don't. This is a Trustin Flores move regardless. Y'all help me out. Tell me a corner outside of Noah, and we still don't know his future, that we done brought in that hasn't had any semblance of success. I remember Coleman started this year. I was mad because he was looking trash at the beginning of the season. Now look at Coleman. One of the higher rated in the NFL in the slot. And some of y'all, shame on y'all. And stop saying third year, bro. The man was drafted in 2020. He was drafted in 2020. He ain't even played 2 years yet. But some of y'all shocked me, though, saying some of the same people shocked me. The man ain't even played a full season worth of football, technically. But for other people, you'll have a strong argument. Give the man a chance. He ain't even played a full year of football. I don't get it. Some of y'all need to stop that. Y'all got to stop that. So we'll see. We'll see how this works out. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is a win-win situation for the Miami Dolphins, because if it don't work out or it don't pan out, who cares? We basically had to do anything. We just brought him in, had that conversation, say this your last chance. You better make the most of it. And now now if we can get him focused and focus on for nothing but football and make him a better player and a guy who ends up being a part of the future on this team, and we can, and if he ends up proving that, he's at least serviceable, you'll get a team-friendly deal now. This is what you look for. They're going to look for everything they can like this because they're about to bring in a much larger salary in the offseason for about $35 million. So they want to make sure they turn over every rock if they can to see what's under it, all right? So, again, I like the move. Former first-round pick. Let's see what our defensive coach can do with them. and see how this works out. This should be very interesting. We'll keep our eyes on this situation and see what it ends up being. This is TD FINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. This is a win for us because there ain't no situation in which we lose. There ain't no situation in which we lose, all right? Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I will see y'all later. We got the AFC East Roundtable tonight. It will be on the Jets Media, Richie's channel. So it'll be pretty cool. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. If I can't come back to y'all before then, I will see you then. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Salute. Fins up. Let's go.